Hey everybody, how's it going? Just wanted to, what? Here we are, I think. Okay. Um, there's a lot of stuff in the news today and yesterday, and pretty much every day. The media is only owned by a handful, and they write scripts. They want you constantly afraid because you know that the earth is not what they say. NASA, the word means deception. It does. Also, there is no look. They can't get out. Okay, there's a firmament. It's a dome over top of the earth. Okay, it's a dome. Um, Admiral Byrd, look him up. Captain Cook, look him up. They killed Admiral Byrd to keep him quiet because he did find the firmament in Antarctica, which is not what they say. It's all around us. The South is all around us. The North is in the very center. Okay. Anyhow, I just wanted to come on here and say, don't be afraid. If you know Yahuwah, if you know his son Yahusha, don't be afraid. Trust in that. Trust in him. Trust. If you don't trust him, then, well, you might as well just be with all the Satanists and all the ignorant who don't want to know and all the dumb people who don't care. That's a fact. Might as well. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid about what's coming on the earth. Don't be afraid about how things are unwinding right now. I watched a movie the other day. I don't watch movies anymore because I know what Hollywood is. I know why they're there. They're run by the CIA. There are truth in the movies and their shows. There's truth in music. There's also nonsense. Okay? Just like this NASA crap. Not a space agency. Space may be a final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. Yeah, it is. That thing they call the IS something or other, ISS, whatever thing they say is floating around the earth. No, it's actually in a tank underwater in Hollywood somewhere in a basement. It is. Yeah. Look, people, I know this platform is like seriously monitored. I know that this platform is, um, well, let's just say censor, 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 and I'll leave it at that. That's what they do. Of course they do. They don't want you to know. They want you to know that the world and the scriptures are tied together. They don't want you to know that everything they're doing is a script. They don't want you to know that Yahuwah himself created all things, even them. He created the dark. He created the principalities. He created Satan. Satan was originally called Gadrael. He's the one that led Hawa astray, not Eve. That's not her name. All the names in your get rid of those KJVs. Throw them in the garbage. Set them on fire for all I care. They've changed everything to make you guys think there is a Jesus. No, that's not his name. His name is Yahusha. He was born a Yahudim, an Ivri, what people call Hebrew. But that's irrelevant at the moment. What is relevant is that his flesh that he was born into was of the people that were chosen by Yahuwah, the one whose hand he took and led out of Mitzrayim, which people call Egypt. Okay, we are living in Egypt. You understand that? Egypt. Rome is still in power. You think that Vatican City, that is the, in my opinion, I mean, I don't know what they call it, but I think that is the New World Order's capital. Don't know, but they worship Ishtar, Horus, and Set. What do you think that IHS is on the Poopy Boy's little stick there? A big sun on it. Sun worship. They worship the creation. They don't worship Yahuwah. They worship the creations that Yahuwah made, for they are creations too. But you see, they don't want to acknowledge him. See, they were given a story long ago through their families way, way, way back, that Yahuwah imprisoned Adam and Hawa in the Garden of Eden, and oh, Sadie boy, goat boy there, came along and freed them. Yeah, and keep in mind, of course, he's the father of lies and the prince of the air. You know why he's the prince of the air? Has to do with music. Do you know what he used to be? He was the covering cherub over top of the throne of Yahuwah. Come on, Baba. Come on, Baba. Over top of Yahuwah. He had timbrels and pipes and great beauty and magnificent stones were put into him. But when Yahuwah, through his son Yahusha, who, I'm going to tell you something, when you read Genesis, Bereshit, Yahuwah said, let there be light. Do you know who that light is? And it's not just, he is the light. He is the living word. He is the Torah. The Torah is the light. What is the Torah? The way of Yahuwah. Okay? Do you understand that? He was made flesh. Now I've got channels I'm sub to. If you're on a computer, go to my channels. Go to the ones I'm sub to. And if you want to know about what the evil are doing, look at Shaking My Head. Let's see. There's Truth and Edited, Messenger of the Name, Parable of Vineyard. There's so many. And Marco Kokomo, I think that's how it is, Kokomo. There is on his channel, if you look, you have to really look for them. But John Todd, if you've ever heard of him, talks about the music. Although I think he's still one of them when he's speaking of this, because you and I both know, and if you don't know, you're going to find out that Jesus is not the name of the Son of the Most High. Okay, Yahusha is his name. The J was put there to mislead you. The J was put there to mislead the whole world. And it has, along with the G, G-O-D. Now, he is the Almighty, okay? Some people call him Elohim. Spam risk! Sorry about that. My phone's ringing and we don't answer it if it's spam risk or any of that crap. Anyway, the J, I've talked about it before. I have a video on it. Enoch, it talks about two people called Enoch. That's not his name. That's nonsense. They changed the KJV, Council of Nicaea, all of that. Changed everything. And they truly have made the whole world to follow Baal. I don't even like saying his name because he's not a he. Or is he? Satan. Krishna, Satan. Allah, Satan. Do you understand? Why does the Freemasons have a big old G in the middle of their square and compass? They say it's for their grand architect. I believe it's for the big G. O-D. When everyone says that, they're actually referring to Satan, and they don't even, people that think they're referring to the Most High, they're referring to Satan. When they say J, they think that that's a son. No, that's still Satan. Many will be misled. Yeah, they're being misled, all right. Do you understand? Do you get it? I'm nobody. I'm just a little earthen vessel trying to help do what I can to pull people out of this huge matrix. But I have to tell you, the matrix is real. This whole life is about your character. It's about, are you a drunkard? Are you an adulterer? Are you a thief? Do you worship people, stones, statues, or whatever else, instead of worshiping the Most High, Yahuwah? Are you brave or are you fearful? Don't be afraid of what's going on in the world. If you trust in Him, trust in Him. Don't, like, remember that if you know anything about the scriptures, remember the king that instead of asking Yahuwah to, save him from the illness that he had, he went to physicians. And you know what they do? They work sorcery on you. What do you think pharmakia means? Sorcerer, sorcery, sorceries. All those drugs out there. I don't have a doctor. I used to long ago, but not anymore. I won't take their crap. No over-the-counter crap. Nothing. I do herbs sometimes. No, I do a herb for the joints called conjointin because I have a little bit of a problem with my joints. And take stinging nettle. If I had the plant of stinging nettle growing in my yard, I'd pluck it up and plant it in a pot and eat off of it every day. It's supposed to be that good for you. Cat hair. Wonder why. Look, all I came on here to do was to tell you, don't be afraid. Trust in Him. If you know Him. If you don't know Him, look for Him while He still may be found. Because one day He will not be found. One day, His Ruach HaKodesh, which people call Holy Spirit. I'll tell you what that word holy means. It means sacred. Okay? Yahuwah is Kodesh, which means set apart. Okay, do you understand that? See, sacred is a pagan thing. Holy is pagan. Pagan, pagan, pagan. Just like Christianity is pagan. It's every bit as pagan as the Muslim crap and the Krishna crap and the Buddhist crap and the Hindu, all that. It's of Satan, every bit of it. At no time did Yahuwah say, get a religion. No time.
Spam risk again.
Phone never stops. And I'll tell you what else. These people of darkness, I know there's all kinds of stuff about them being lizard people and people of aliens. Yeah, they're alien, all right. They're demons through their generations of their 300 families. And they've grown quite a bit because if you look at 90%, I'll say actually 99% of the actors, musicians, politicians, athletes, people in power, world leaders, pretty much anybody and everybody who's affiliated with them, except for the lower ones, of course. People normal like you and me. They don't know. Maybe some do, but I can't understand why they'd be with them if they knew, unless they were part of it. The fact is, yeah, some of them are not fully of man anymore. Some of them have had DNA alterations. As you'll see, their eyes, pupils turn to slits. And a lot of them wear masks because that Biden character is not the real Biden. They got him somewhere else, I would imagine, because this Biden here is not real. It's a mask. I don't know who's playing him, but who knows? Could be Obama. It's hard to say. I don't believe that, but whatever. But I do believe that, there's such a strong deception and most people believe it. I believe it. See, I don't worry about anything. I trust in Yahuwah. I trust in Him and Him alone. I know that most of you, it's probably a hard thing for you to trust because you can't see him, can't hear him. But he left a sword. He left a sword for you. He left a sword for you to fight with, to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. So be wise. Don't be afraid. Be courageous. Take courage. Because he, if you read at the very end, if you keep yourself away from all the evil and concentrate on him, concentrate on his son who did something for you that there's just no words in my stupid English language that I can say that would give such reverence and respect to him. Because, the English language is very pagan, just like Latin and all of it. The only true language is Ivri. And not that fake Jew crap, because those people over there are Khazars. They stole the identity of the real Yahudim. Yahudim are not those people there. They're not. Okay. They stole the identity. I mean, look at them. Where in the scripture does it tell you to walk around with big little boxes on your heads and wrap leather around your arms and take a podium and go and bow down to a wall? Wear little hats and little ringlets on your. Where's it say that? It doesn't. Oh, and they fly a hex mark on their flag. Do you know what hex is? It's something witches use to cast spells. You know who owns the land over there? The Rothschilds. That's who owns it. That's who runs it. You can go over and look at one of their judicial buildings. It has a big pyramid on top of a big eyeball. Yeah. You know their signs and symbols. Their little 666s, and they're covering their eye and leave one eye. And they make their little pyramids with their hands and their little horn signs and all that. Yeah. Grace, get ready to jump to the table. Yeah. Now she's going to go lay down on one of her chairs. Sometimes she lays on the box. I put a big box up there. Right there. I leave that there for her so she can lay on it. Take it off when we use it. But back to what I was saying. Please, don't be afraid. Know that this is a script. Okay? And it is. Just like this so-called asteroid coming to hit the Earth. Yeah, no, ain't nothing getting through this. The firmament, the heavens, the Shamim. No one's getting through that, except for Yahuwah wants to go through it, and they ain't getting through it. Their little missiles. I'd hate to see the bottom of the oceans right now. So much garbage, tons and tons of missiles, tons and tons of them. And this thing they said, it makes me chuckle when I see these things. Oh, we've got a sample from blah, 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 asteroid from blah, blah. Oh, give me a break. Osiris, come on. That's their Egyptian death god or whatever. Come on. Wake up. I mean, if you seek him, diligently seek him, a steadfast heart to seek him, he can be found. He will be found. If you knock on his door, he'll open it to you. If you ask him, if it's within his will, he'll give it to you. Don't be afraid of anything. Take courage. Hold your head up. You know who wins. It says in the scriptures, he who overcomes the world shall have everlasting chai, which is life. And take courage because Yahusha already overcame it. For your nasty little sins you did, and my nasty little sins I did. And sometimes I think we still do. I mean, no one's perfect. That's why he did that, to save us from ourselves. It's true. So don't be afraid of them. Don't let them get to you. Don't listen to them. Don't watch the news. And stay away from Hollywood crap. Unless, of course, you're trying to find some educational stuff. Because I'll tell you something. I watched this movie the other day called The Circle with Tom Hanks. I don't remember the chick. Out of curiosity, because Shaking My Head shows bits and pieces of it here and there. And I was like, okay, I'll see what it is. Oh. And in their shows and movies and their music, they tell you truth amongst all the nonsense crap. They truly want everyone connected, like a board in Star Trek. They want everyone connected. And when you watch that movie, The Circle, it's on the Max, I believe. It shows you just how much privacy is not. Even here, even now. This little camera. Oh, I'm sure they're watching everything I do. Yeah. Just like they're watching you. But see, right now, they can't control you. But there'll be many who they will control. The ones who took the time will tell on that, although most of them are dying. Sudden death. Not sudden death. They've been waiting for it. I mean, you know what their Georgia Guidestone said, right? Keep the population under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. Yeah, I don't even like using that word. It's a pagan word. The creation of Yahuwah, the creation, all is his creation, even them. And they are working his will, even though they don't think they are. They've chosen a side. They've chosen the side of the fallen messengers. I've chosen the side of Yahuwah. And no matter what they pull, no matter what they do, no matter what they throw at me, I will stand up for him. They want to cut off my head? That's cool. What's Shaul say? What you people call Paul? To die is gain. And if you die in Yahusha, no worries. So don't worry. Don't be in fear. Take courage. Hold your head up. Because you know who wins. And why does he win? Because he made it all. He made it all. This is his will. And his will for you is that your character bears fruit. Good fruit. Not the evil. Don't get drunk. Don't be thieving. Don't be lying. Don't be cheating on your wife or husband. Don't be fornicating if you're not married. Don't just sleep around with whomever you want. Quit eating pig. Quit eating shellfish. That stuff's bad for you. You made it. You should know. So the Torah says, don't eat it. Well, I've kept you long enough. And I thank you. And of course, I don't reach many. I've only got 14 subscribers, and then half of them don't even listen. It's okay. I am not here to get subscribers. But what I am here to do is to help. And if this little video has helped anybody, praise Yahuwah, and praise him anyway. For even this is his. All the praise and glory goes to him, not to me. I'm just his little earthen vessel, 5 foot nothing. I'm short and round, and that's just me. And I'm just as plain as you see. I don't edit anything. I don't read anything to give you. I just, off the top of my head, when something hits me, I just come on here and tell you. So, be brave. Okay? Don't fear. Trust in Yahuwah. Praise Yah. Sukkot is coming. Feast of Tabernacles. That's a fun time. That's a whole week of feasting and praising Yah. If you don't know about it, read it. It's in Shemot, which people call Exodus, and Devarim, which people call Deuteronomy. Read it. It's in there. The light, the Torah, Yahusha. It's his way, the ancient path, the straight and narrow path. Don't get on that wide path where all the rest are going, because that path leads to death and destruction and torment. Go down that ancient path. It is less traveled, and there are very few that find it. I'm hoping that I have found it, and I hope you do too. So take care, and I'll see you next time.